Good morning and welcome to Fluxx Conference 2025 Middle East Edition. And we have with us the most beautiful Fanan Aboalrob. She is the doctoral candidate in the neuroscience program, Kent State University, and she has been awarded as well. First of all, congratulations. Welcome back to Qatar. How does it feel to receive an award and being recognized in such a big, vast networking site?
Yeah, actually, it feels great. I feel honored and so happy that I received this award. And I feel this award is not just about my research. This recognition also reflection about a long journey
Yeah.
filled, with dedication, hard work, and faith. And I feel everything I did, it's like I get award now. It's like
Yeah.
my dream comes true.
Yeah.
And being here in Qatar, it's amazing. And the conference by itself, gather all the brilliant mind from all around the world. And this has helped us, share the knowledge,
Yes.
inspired with other people.
Yeah.
We can ask for consultation, advice, collaboration. So it's very, very important.
So tell us more about your research and what do you do in the Kent State University?
So I study neuroscience. Hopefully, I have one more year to finish. I'm working on my dissertation now. I study drug addiction in relation to stress. We focus on adolescents. Adolescents, this age is very sensitive and very curious, to try a new thing. So we're trying to help this specific age and raise awareness.
Well, it's a very important topic
Yeah.
and it's a very serious topic. But when
Exactly.
it comes to drugs, there were specific ones not available. With the advancement of time and knowledge, everything available on your fingertip and social media boosting you to be
Exactly.
a cool person and try it.
Yeah.
How do you approach uh, kids or people who are in adolescence that they are how to stop, not I wouldn't say stop, but how do you educate them on these things that it's not cool?
Exactly. This is a great question. That's why it's beyond the research
Yes.
I'm doing. I'm trying to talk about this more during conferences like this. I feel this is very important.
Very
Also being on TV. So try to share this because, this age or most people, they don't just read the paper
Yes.
or science. They
Yes.
feel it's very complicated for
Yes.
them, right? And the scientists, they do that because it's in their area. So for me, I'm trying to make it as easy as possible so people can understand it, not just in science,
Yeah,
all
but
around the world.
normal.
Yeah.
What is the one thing I think? What is the one challenge you feel that you has been like it's more difficult or more complicated when it comes to the kids or adolescent kids, like Gen Z?
Yes.
Like, how do you deal with different stages of adults?
Exactly. So I work with animal actually in my research. So we study also like different age. And this is also, we find the adolescents, for example, on animal, it's like around postnatal day 30, something like that. This is
Okay.
matches the adolescents in a human.
Okay.
So yeah, we work first on animal, then we will do clinical trial after that. So for example, we're trying to find a treatment for a drug called fentanyl. I talked about this
Yes.
before. This is very dangerous. And the problem with this age, they watch, social media. And not everything in social media is correct. And I always say that, like, don't believe everything you
Yeah.
see, especially when they told you, okay, try this drug. They will, like, you will get
Yeah.
muscle. It's
Yes.
easy for them. Instead of going
Yes.
to the gym, okay, I will take this drug, maybe, yeah, for one day, 2 day, I
100%.
will have muscle. But this is very dangerous. And most people, if they don't have any awareness, they will unfortunately die from first dosage.
Why do you think it is very important? For example, fentanyl you talked about. There are many other drugs for the kids to just avail it or have it. How do you think there is an easier way to break that addiction at a younger age, or it has to it prolongs to the long when you grow older? When is the time that you think that it's easier to break the kid's habit?
Exactly. That's why when I said raise awareness, we start from young. So if you go to school, it's very important to go to school and try to talk to them you know, because they try to copy their friend.
Yeah.
If one friend does it and he will like, okay, it's very cool, let's do it, yeah. Okay, they will have the temporary effect, which is, you know, when you have dopamine release.
Yes, yes,
You know, like
yes,
when I receive a award, I have dopamine release, which is nice, right? Nice feeling. We want to do
That's
that
the
more.
perfect kind of a drug.
Exactly. But the problem with the drug, it's okay, they will have the temporary effect. But if they keep doing it more and more, it's very, very dangerous for
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
So we're going to try to tell them about that. And with fentanyl, it's across the blood-brain barrier with 1 to 2 minutes after administration. And it's work very fast. That's why they want to try it, because they feel the effect faster.
Yeah.
You know, okay, you feel this effect fast, but the problem also, this is will go cause the respiratory depression, and this is very dangerous. So they can't breathe and they will die.
Uh, see, as an adult, or if I care about my child, I will be telling them not to do. They're still gonna do it. I think these kind of
Yeah.
things had to be paused or taken very seriously, like in Middle East, on a government level. What is the advice, or what is the message you would like to give to the government or the people who are watching, that how can you make it less available for
Exactly.
the kids?
Yes, they have to mentor. They should have a mentor. Try to look what's going on, and also I'm against punishment
Yeah,
and
yeah,
this
yeah.
kind of thing, because some people they will they're
Just start.
stubborn, and if you go to the other way, they will try to find
Yeah,
different way.
different
So I'm with like, be friend with your kids. Try to talk to them in a nice way. Try to explain to them. It's very
The pros and
important.
cons, the side effect of it.
Exactly, exactly. Not just don't do it. And unfortunately, I heard some story. Some parents, when they know about their kids, some of them they kick them out of the house. Some of them they hit them, and this is very dangerous, because you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna find somebody. They're gonna think, okay, they're nice to them, but they're not. They're taking
Yeah.
advantage of them,
Yeah.
and they're gonna believe in that. And it's
Does this kind of
difficult.
drug addiction, do you think, even if a person is recovered, or as you said, that you help to break the cycle, what if the person was addicted and then they recover? Do you think there's still side effects in their like professional life when they grow up? Do you still find the side effects because of the previous use?
Exactly. This is a very great question. I really like this question, because, okay, if they recovered from addiction, the first, it depends, how many days they took it, but sometimes they have withdrawal symptoms. This is very dangerous. That's why there is rehabilitation center.
Yeah, yeah.
And some addicted people, they're scared to go there. But actually, it's very good for them. But they don't want to, they think it's a jail.
Isn't it too expensive for not for everybody to avail such services?
Actually, the government should, should provide that, or make it, less expensive.
But
They should help.
my question was, like, for an example, a person is like rehabbed and it's now not using anymore, and it's clean and now in a like professional or normal life. Do you think that there are still side effects of the things he did in the past in their habits, or mentally or physically?
Yeah, like also depends how long they have
Yeah,
it.
if
But
they're
if they
like,
recovered
yeah.
totally, I recommend for them, don't go back. We call it the cue, or the environment. If you have some friends, they remind you of that.
Yeah.
That's why like I study also memory. Memory, it's a part of the brain called hippocampus, responsible for memory retrieval. Because
So
memory
this
retrieval.
affect your drug after drug
Actually,
addiction, even
yeah,
if you
even if you
recover?
recover, if you go back to the same place, you will remember what happened. You
The feel of it.
exactly.
Ah,
So
okay.
probably you will I wanna
Urge,
do it
yeah,
again.
you'll have the
When you feel sometimes even upset, like
Yes.
somebody upset you, you feel like you
Yes.
don't want to go back to that place, or something like that. If you feel happy, you want to go back, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And the problem, yeah, if they go there, the environment, yeah, it's
Yeah.
really like affect them. That's why I'm recommending for them, just try to stay away from any friends remind you of
Well, I
that.
hope you get good
Yeah.
friends to remind you that.
Exactly.
Any message you want to give to the
Yeah.
kids who are using it, and of course you're going to say no, stop it. One advice that what they can do that will help break this cycle of them using it.
Exactly. Always think about the consequences, okay? So don't just think about, okay, I'm gonna try, it's a cool thing, I will feel happy, I will forget if I'm sad or something. No, try as much as you can to think this is gonna affect your brain, it's gonna affect your organs. So the problem also with the brain, if something happens, it's really hard to recover. it's going to take too much time to recover and go back to the normal life. And always think, okay, I'm happy now, but the problem, if you want to take it over and over, is going to affect your organs, your heart, your lung, everything. So you can actually go vacation, you can do meditation, I recommend this
save up and
exercise.
enjoy it.
Exactly, this is a lot of things you can enjoy without this kind of a drug.
Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Yeah.
Congratulations. And it's a
Thank
really
you.
important thing in work you're
Yeah.
doing because this is something which is a fact.
Yes.
It is there, and we need to fix it because kids
Exactly.
are the future for tomorrow.
Exactly. And I have also one thing. So I have like a new result for a protein called fibroblastic growth factor, or we call it FGF2. And actually, according to my result, we found out that this protein actually it's implicated on the drug addiction. So basically, if this protein increase, we found out if it's increasing, and that the person will be more vulnerable to addiction. So probably in the future direction, we can target this protein.
Protein.
Yes, it's
Wow,
like, yes, exactly.
That is a new some. This is the first time
Exactly.
hearing.
Exactly.
Okay. Anyways, on that note, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Please be safe. A high for some time would lead. You try to get that high from your food, your experience, your adventure, and it is not cool. It will be cool for a minute, but then
Yeah.
afterwards, it's a big headache. Why have that?
Exactly.
Be safe, be kind, and this is Thalia MK signing off.
Thank you so much.